Right, Choppers, good morning. Hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is well and you're doing great. Hope everyone. It's the time where we meet once again. Happy Monday to all of you. Today is a special day. President-elect Donald Trump is now going to be officially inaugurated today. So, yeah, man. One can say, President, why are you streaming? Because today it's a bank holiday. I understand that, but man, if you can look at the percentage change so far, I mean, we just opened London. We haven't even opened London, and look at what is happening so far. Bitcoin up by 7%, right? We haven't even hit 10 a.m. in the morning, right? As far as our South African standard time is concerned. And Bitcoin was just up by 7%. I was saying this to the team that don't sell Bitcoin at this level. It's a sucker trade. Even a beginner trader would see this, right? Break retest. You're going to sell there thinking that we're going to the downside, and you're going to take advantage of this pin bars that you would have here. All this rejection spikes that you have there, you'll want to say, I'm selling and I'm gonna make a new low. And I was saying to the team, don't do it. It's a sucker trade and you're most probably going to be stopped out. That was just 7 a.m. in the morning. By the way, guys, if you are not on our 7 a.m. club, I think you're missing out. Do yourself a favor. We don't charge a fee for you to join the 7 a.m. club. It's absolutely free. But as you know, terms and conditions apply. You just need to fund your account with Okta. The link is just down below there. Use my link, fund your account, and just let me know that Mr. President, I funded my account, and you can join us every morning and do other activities that we have, right? So this is what we're discussing in the morning. Don't sell it there. And I did also mention that, listen, since it's the inauguration of Trump, I wouldn't be surprised if we see appreciation of Bitcoin in the early hours of today, right? We wanted to reload at 95,000 when we broke above this 90,000 mark where we're consolidating. Since price touched 89,000, our anticipation was maybe we are going to go as low as 85,000, but it seems like we only went at 89,000, and that's when we saw this thing rally to the upside. But listen, like I mentioned to you, anything that breaks above 95,000, break reaches 95,000, reload to the upside. And this morning I was saying to them, let's look to buy Bitcoin. Look, I didn't even have a chance. I didn't even put a limit. I was attending a meeting first thing in the morning. And when I was about to look at this, I mean, this was like 45 minutes ago, right? And I just saw this, that just actually saw it on my phone. And I saw that we're up by 7%. I mean, now we are up by 6.5%, which is a great sign, right? But don't be fooled again. Don't try to buy it now when you see it go as high as it is. Remember, there's also an article that I want to show you guys. Remember, Trump has also launched a meme coin, right? And it seems like that meme coin has already crashed. Simply, it seems like his wife also launched a meme coin after he just launched a meme coin. So I think that resulted in into a conflict, and that's why we see the market do what it's doing right now. And yeah, but it's something that we're gonna have a look at. Let's have a look at gold. So this was my anticipation on gold. In the morning I was telling the team again, don't sell there. Again, sucker trade. Guys, I always say these things, right? I might not be right all the time, but I always mention these things to you, right? For how long will you be trading this? For how long? You tell me. For how long will you be trading this? Break above, retest. I always say to you, this is a sucker trade. You cannot sell that. I mean, this is what I like doing. I like buying at this point and have an overall sell somewhere here. That's what I like doing, right? As you can see, this was my setup from morning. For those of you that attended the 7 a.m., you would know. Right? I said, don't sell there. Again, a lot of retail traders make the same mistake. So I was saying to them, rather look for this thing to buy at this point, go to the upside, then you can drop from there. So we are now playing at $2,704 dollars an ounce there on gold. I will want to see where I can reload. So I just want to see how we behave around this point. If we break below it, then I think now this is going to open up a room for me to look at selling opportunities. But if we stay above 2,704, then that means I will still look to go to the upside. So that's my take on gold. The WTI, I'm looking for selling opportunities today. Again, on WTI, my take on it was you break below the box retest, but it's not the nicest, right? It's not the nicest. Currently trading at $77.75 a barrel. So I wanted to see if we break retest that 77.75 before we go to the downside. And yeah, I'm just monitoring this, man, but I think I'm going to be looking for selling opportunities on WTI this morning. Euro dollar. Yeah, I know it's a bank holiday, but the markets are volatile. Why can't we? Why can't we? So this is my take on the euro dollar. Again, short-term bullish. We spoke about this. For those of you that were attending the morning class, we spoke about buying at this level here, being short-term bullish until we will get the 78.6 retracement back at $1.02 before we can go to the upside. So that's my take there on euro dollar. Choppers, please do me a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Let's mark the register before we carry on. Sis Nontla in the house. Good morning, Choppers and Mr. President. Mukele is also in the house. Good morning, Choppers and Mr. President. It's a great day to trade BTC today, indeed, my friend. But I think it's gone, man. I think it's gone. 7% change in the first few hours of this morning, right? And we haven't opened London as yet. In my opinion, it's gone. It's gone. Lily said, good morning, Mr. President. Good to see you there, Lily. Danivua 25, happy Monday, Mr. President and Choppers. Real Nadolo is saying, good morning, Choppers. Good to see you there. Mr. Mbezi is also in the house. Bought BTC today in the early morning around 4. Wow, man, I think you're gone by now. I think you're gone by now. You're gone by now there, Mukele. Well done, my friend. You're gone by now. Bitcoin is currently trading at $107,000, which is, well, something to look into again. Let's have a look at AUD/USD. So my take on AUD/USD, again this morning we discussed the breaking below above 62 cents before we can come to the downside, have a rejection at that point, maybe go to the upside. If we break anything that breaks below 61 cents, then we can potentially take this thing to the downside. So we're kind of neutral on AUD/USD because we wanted to see how we handle this level here. But I think it looks like we are heading for a positive AUD today. Right? We'll have a look at the heat map as well and try to figure out what's going on. NAS 100. So this is what I was saying in the morning, that on NAS 100 I am so clueless, right? Simply because both sides, whether buying and selling, it gives me the vibes of retail traders being trapped, and I'll tell you why. On 1 hour, retail traders often see this and put their trend lines 1, 2, third touch, they sell. And on the other hand, those that are looking for buying opportunities, break, retest, they buy. You see, so that's why I'm conflicted, and I drew this and I was discussing it with the guys in the morning. I'm just conflicted. I don't want to lie. I don't know what to do with this thing. I would really appreciate your take on NASDAQ there. Please let me know in the comment section there how you are looking at NASDAQ this morning. Currently trading at 21,436. What's your take on NASDAQ? So on US30, wanted to see if we can reload at 43,300 and then go to the upside, but it seems like we are not getting an opportunity there. Again, we'll see how we handle 43,680, somewhere there, and see if we can take this thing to the downside. German. Now, those of you that were attending the streaming on Friday, we spoke about this from morning, right? I told you about this divergence there that you can potentially sell at 20,950. This is the area there where you could have sold this thing, right? And I said if we fail to hold this 20,950, let's rather wait to go to 21,000 and look for selling opportunities. So this one doesn't really change. I'm just going to leave it as it is, right? Still going to put that there. All right, 21,000. Can we go below 20,800? Well, it's also a possibility, right? So I will see how we handle 20,950. If not 21,000, that's where I'm going to sell. And then on 1 hour, I will look to see if I have that divergence again for me. Then I can take this thing to the downside. So that's where my RSI comes in place. And I was saying again, this is for those that are more experienced in taking high and low of the day. Because if you don't get it right, it can really mess you up, right? It can really mess you up. So that's just my take on German. All right, so let me know what is it that you are trading. Now let's have a look at this. So now this is some of the articles maybe I might cover. I might get an invitation. It's just that this week I'm busy, man. I've been getting a lot of invitations from different TV channels to come and analyze the inauguration, but I'm just having a very busy week. I might not cover this. I was asked to also talk about Trump's meme plan, right, by ENCA as well. So it's just a busy week for me. I think maybe next week I can take interviews, but this week I'm just too busy with all stuff that I have to do for you guys, for the TWM community, right? So US President-elect Donald Trump has launched his own cryptocurrency, apparently calling Donald Trump, sparking favored buying that sent its market capitalization also on Saturday to several $billion. Now, on Saturday, remember again, cryptocurrency is moving on weekends, right? I just want to see where it talks about the market cap for this thing, right? Right. The coin's official site said 200 million meme coins were issued, with 555 saying an additional 800 million would be added over the next 3 years. At the current rate, the coins is not yet on the market, would be worth 24 billion. But I want an article that talks about a crash on this thing. Now, this is what is interesting, right? Trump launches his own meme coin, and after some time, the wife also launches her meme coin. So I don't know, man. The digital businesses now taking over. Incoming First Lady Melania Trump has launched cryptocurrency on the eve of her husband's inauguration. Right, the announcement comes after President-elect Donald Trump, dollar Trump cryptocurrency. Both coins have risen but have not seen a volatile trade. The official Melania meme is live. You can buy Dollar Menalia now. She posted on a social platform X on Sunday, right? So again, these are the coins that one, but I'm not a fan. I don't want to lie. I'm not a fan of meme coins. It's not something that I look into. I'm still studying and trying to see, right? So on the other side, I don't know, man. But what I can say is just be careful of these meme coins, because again, many would want to come in at this point trying to take advantage of that, because they're like, okay, fine, when Trump was announced as the new president of the United States, we saw cryptocurrency up, right? But apparently Trump's meme coin is down by 30% just after Melania launches her own, right? So those are the things again we need to look into, because it might be that you are being hooked and you get ahead. You will get ahead if you don't play the game right. So we can clearly see the dollar is weak for some reason. I don't know why, but for every buyer, like I always say, there's a seller. So the dollar is weak. Euro is quite strong for the day. AUD is strong. British pound, I would say it's neutral. New Zealand dollar is strong. Normally when you see New Zealand dollar strong, you would often see AUD also strong, right? Japanese yen is weak. Chinese yuan is weak as well, right? So I wouldn't want to play around anything that has to do with the US dollar. And I'm saying US dollar is going to be strong until if maybe I see some numbers change there in my favor. Then that's when I can say I'm looking for buying opportunities or selling opportunities more on pairs like EU and pairs like GU, right? So I don't know, man, but this might be a good opportunity to look into this, right? You can also look into this here. For some buying opportunities. All right, we just got cut off there, but we are back online now. We should be good. We should be good. Well, at this point, WTI is not giving me anything to bite on. At this point, WTI is not giving me anything to bite on. But let's see how it plays out. Nolan Tando is asking if we can have a look at EJ. So as I've been mentioning to you for the past week that I'm thinking the first quarter of the year, I think we can see a relative strength coming in for Japanese, right? That is just my take. I said maybe we can see if we can sell at a discount from this point. We come at 162.54 cents Japanese yen against the euro, and we didn't go there. It just dropped from where it is. However, I wouldn't want to buy this, right? This is my take on it. Intraday, this is what I see. I don't think this is going to hold. It's too easy to see. It's too easy to see, right? So, looking for selling opportunities on EJ. Seems like gold is still holding that 2,704. It's still holding there. This is not bad. As I used to think that when it's bank holiday in the US, it means it's not trading. Yeah, I think the reason why a lot of people don't like trading on US bank holiday is because of obviously most pairs are traded against the dollar, and the greenback is always in charge, right? So they normally see no volatility during that time, right? So it makes sense why, but today is not like any other day. I mean, it's the inauguration, and I think the trading, like I always say, it's evolving every year. And now when you're seeing, I think if Trump was just a normal president, with respect to Barack Obama, right? Because I don't know his background as far as business is concerned. But if it was like Barack Obama's inauguration today, maybe you would fairly have a market that is just moving sideways because of it's just a normal holiday. But when you're having a president like Trump who's very vocal, right, and especially him endorsing the cryptocurrency space, I think it is expected to see what we see on the market, right? Like investors always say, Trump is good for the markets and Trump is also bad for the markets, depending on how you say it. So, like in South Africa, if you have someone like Julius Malema as a president, for example, right? I don't think you would have a reaction that much because he's not a politician that is into the markets, right? And if you can have someone like me as a president, someone who's vocal about the markets, who's vocal about the digital business space, you would definitely have something going on in the markets, right? So I think that's the reason why today is not just a normal day. Inauguration of Trump, who is vocal about these markets, will make a huge difference on these markets, and I think that's why we are seeing that volatility coming in. So yeah, I think that's why people don't trade on the bank holiday, but it's markets are different now. Markets are different now. But I know most of us are forex traders, and we like merely focusing too much on um, currency pairs, commodities, and I think gold obviously is the most famous commodity to be traded, right, as a safe haven asset. South Africans like trading NASDAQ, NAS 100, right? But if I were you, I would look into crypto. Crypto is going to take over. I'm telling you, crypto is going to take over. WTI is still inside the box. It seems like we are not breaking above or below. Still playing around. It's been rather a quiet month for WTI. I think the first week was volatile, but it's back this week's, man. From last week, WTI is just back. Right. Remember, I'm looking at the rejection candle at 62 cents there on AUD/USD. Then I can go to the upside, right? So yeah, man. Let's see. Bitcoin. Just trying to see where is the best place to reload this. Up by 6.25%. I think we're gonna go back to 4%. This is my take. I think Bitcoin is gonna go back to 4%. I know it was up by 7% in the morning, but I fairly see it going back to 4%. Why? FOMO is coming in. I think a lot of people want to reload at 106. I don't think 106 will hold. My take will be, I think we can look at reloading at 102. I don't think 106 will hold. That is just my take on it. That is just my take on it. I would love to know your thoughts. Mukele, what's your take there? Are you out on your Bitcoin since you took a buy in the early hours of the morning? I don't know, man, but this euro dollar, 15 minutes away to open. Euro dollar and British pound, I'm seeing buying opportunities coming in there. Gold is still holding $2,704 an ounce there. We're still holding this level here, right? So if we break below it, then yeah, maybe we can possibly go back to 2690 or so. Choppers, can you do me a favor, please? Please like the stream, as many times as you can. Remember, again, we are going to be running, I don't want to say it's a competition or a challenge. We're going to make a deposit of a small amount into our Okta account and trade it together. I asked you last week, how much do you think we can make a deposit for if someone is starting out, right? And he wants to, I just generally want to see how we can, I don't want to say we want to grow a small account, but I want to see the behavior behind trading a small account together as a community, right? Because, like I said, we can sometimes be judgmental. You know, people who trade big accounts, we can say, why are you guys blowing? Why are you guys? But it's like you don't understand what the people who trade small accounts, what are they going through. If you tell somebody who's trading $25 account and say make 5% per month, I mean, you're not being realistic to that person, right? As far as numbers are concerned, right? Being realistic, but percentage doesn't change. If it's 5%, it's 5%. But when you're trading small accounts, sometimes there are certain assets you cannot trade with $25. If we are being realistic, right? Because even if you can use 0.01, let's say, and depending again which broker you're using, you say 0.01, right? You open a buy on gold. It might be expensive for a small account, right? Because maybe it can start you with -$1. That's already how much of your account. Understand what I mean? So those are the things I want us to look at together, and yeah, take this journey together, guys, and try to see how we can help one another. By the way, guys, I'm also having a meeting this week with my compliance officer. As I said, there have been some rumors that live streaming is going to be shut down by the FSCA, and I continue to say they can shut down every live stream there is, not this one. That one I refuse. There's absolutely nothing wrong we are doing here. This is for educational purpose, nothing else. Mukele say I'm still holding, but I'm waiting for it to retrace around 104 before adding a few more trades. Let me see, 104. My take is 102, Mukele. I want 102. I think 102 for me is safe. 104 is around this area there, which does make sense, right? 104, 142 does make sense. But I think the safest for me would have to be 102. Right, because I'll still be above. And if I also look at my fixed range, so fixed range is telling me that we've got a POC at 104,840. So you adding more positions here absolutely makes more sense, right? But I just want to play it safe at 102. That's if we're gonna go back down there, because we can even break above this and this thing be up by 8%, can even go up by 11%. Nothing is stopping Bitcoin from doing that. It's a monster, this thing. We know it to be like that. So yeah. Can we all like the stream, please? Can we all like the stream? And subscribe while we do that. Let's like and subscribe if you have not subscribed. Ladies and gentlemen, only 18 of you. The more you like the stream, the more likely it's going to be recommended to others, and the more many people can get the same experience that you are getting, get the same help that you are getting. So please like the stream so that this can be recommended to as many people as possible. Let's grow our community, guys. Let's grow our community. Let's grow our community together. Let's continue to like the stream. And he's saying, I think gold will drop to 2,679. Do is saying, Mr. Press, what's your take on Solana? Let's see, my friend. Well, Mr. Do, I know that you are on the choppers funded, and like I said, we are going to have a class on this. I'll be studying this thing, right? I can tell you now without a doubt, Mr. Ndu, that again, if you would ask me to sell Solana where we are, 264, right? This wouldn't make sense. So my take on it, Mr. Ndu, is look to buy at the discount, at least around 250, and go to the upside, as easy as that. Why am I saying that? Retail traders, they like being caught at this point. They like being caught at this point. So my take on Solana is buy at 250, right? Mark it down. If you're having a pen and paper there, chopper, mark it down 250. Like I said, crypto is the next big thing. If it's not the big thing right now going on, right? We felt like maybe it's losing vibe. Most of us felt like, I don't want to lie, I was one of those people that felt like crypto is losing vibe. But I think crypto is back. Crypto is back. I think crypto is back, choppers. So yeah, let's look into it. So Mr. Ndu, that's my take there, sir. Look to buy 250. Buying at a discount, capitalize, lights out. That's my take on Solana. 1:2, 1:3, depending on how you do your risk analysis on this, right? Let's take it to the upside, man. It's as clean as it is. Okay. Tell you what, this thing, it must always be here, right? I'm enjoying what I'm seeing with this Solana there. Let's put it on our watch list. I don't know, man, but for me, this NAS 100 here might look good to smash through this resistance here, 21,436. I think we might see something there to the upside. This will potentially be C grade, right? C grade setup on NASDAQ there. C grade setup if we close like this. C grade setup there. Only if we close like that on NAS 100. What is asking me about USD CAD. We're still consolidating, my friend. Don't really have anything on this thing. Don't really have anything on this thing. I think we are playing between $1 Canadian dollar 44 cents and $1 Canadian dollar 44 cents and $1 Canadian dollar 43 cents. So it's still consolidating. My take on this would have to be something like this. If you are going to take this as your want to touch, the rules low to high, then you have your retracement at 786 around this area. Then you can reload. Then you would know that those that going to look to buy at this area here, they are most probably trapped. Then you wait for it to come at least 1.43615 before you can go to the upside. That's my take on USD CAD. I'll also be monitoring my WTI there for a sell. Remember, I'm looking for sell setup on WTI. In a few minutes time, we are going to see some volatility coming in. We are going to have a session open there. But I don't know, the whole idea of selling there makes sense for me, and the whole idea of seeing something there on so remember this one, if it closes like this, that's when I can look for buying. But if it closes the way it is now, it's not safe for a buy, right? Again, those of you who just joined us, please don't forget to like the stream and subscribe. Let's subscribe. This week we are dropping another video on psychology on the same channel, and yeah, by the way guys, again, like I said last week, if you are a subscriber here, please also like and go subscribe on Top Traders South Africa's channel, right? Subscribe, road to 100,000 there. We are just one big community, guys. So if you like my work, you will definitely like the work of TTSA as well. So let's show some love. Go there and subscribe. Road to 100,000. Now, I just want to show you something on 5 minutes, right? Just want to show you something on 5 minutes. You see what I always talk about? Please allow me to have a clean chart on this. I just want to show you something. You see what I always talk about? Look at this. Tell me what you see here. This is what I preach every day. This is what I always preach every day. Right? Break, retest, retail traders buying. Break, retest, retail traders, they will what? They will want to buy, right? And make a new high because this thing is trending. And look at what happens. I preach this every day. Retail traders, they want to come in there, right? And they want to buy. And that's why they get screwed, because you want to make a new high there, right? Where will your stop loss be? Maybe around this area there. And already by now, you should be stopped out. That's why I like this, right? I like something like this. Trap maybe to the low, then that's when I can go up. 786. This is where I can buy this thing. because I know stop losses here are already taken out. Even here, they've already taken out. Right, so this will be the safest. $1.03 will be the safest. $1.330 will be the safest point for me to buy this thing. So I'm not surprised by this. Obviously, here you have a lot of retail traders buying. Now most probably stopped out by now. WTI, still don't have anything there. So let's wait for this market to open. Like I said, NASDAQ only if it closes with a rejection, I'm taking it. If not, it's not ready. You see the way it closed, it's not ready for me. I needed this, an indecision candlestick or a rejection at this level here, right? That's when I can look for NASDAQ buy. But as it is now, nothing there, so reevaluation. British pound still in that box, not moving anywhere. Sure, AUD USD looks nice from the 5 minutes perspective here. Looks nice from the 5 minutes perspective. Right, German 40 still holding ground at 21,950. Right, this is a key significant area there, and it seems like it's still holding some ground there. If I fail 20,950, definitely 21,000 for me to sell. Gold is still playing at 2704. Still defending that territory there. TBG is asking, are you trading the $50 account? Not yet. Not yet. We haven't made a deposit as yet. Remember, choppers, if you just joined, like the stream, like the stream. I don't know, even 15 minutes for me on euro dollar, I wouldn't want to buy it there, man. I think that is again too easy to see, right? Again, that would be too easy to see. I wouldn't want to buy there. That is just my take. Buying there for me, I think it's just disaster, man. It'll be just disaster, man. I don't think I would want to buy it there. I don't know what's your take on it, but I wouldn't want to buy it. I would definitely wouldn't want to buy it there. Like I said, man, I don't think I can. I don't think I can buy. I don't know, guys. What's your take? But as for me, I don't think I can buy there. Rather, I'll sell there. 5 minute scalp. 5 minute scalp for me. Rather sell there, man. That is just my take. It's too easy to see this one. Choppers, can we continue liking the stream, please? 28 of you only liked. 43 people are watching. 46 people, for that matter, are watching. Only 28. Can we just do the right thing, Choppers, and let's like our stream here? Still not getting anything on WTI, man. Still playing around $77.10. Not really moving. Nothing is going on there. But I'm keeping my eye on it. Bitcoin is still on the upside, trading at 108,000, up by 6.8%. Seems like we're going back to that 7% mark that we have reached in the early hours of this morning. Like I said, I wanna see if I can buy at 102. Mokela wants to buy at 104, but I wanna buy at 102 and see if I can take it from there. Gold is still holding 2704, not really going anywhere in that regard. We're still holding that level there. As for the euro dollar, is it? I wouldn't want to buy where it is, right? I wouldn't want to buy where it is. Rather look for selling opportunities there. That's just my take on this thing. I think it's just too good to see, man. Just too good to see how it is. So if I close like this on 5 minutes, I take it. Where is my ATR? So I have like 5 pips in the last 14 candles, then ATR times 2, which gives me 10 pips. So I can put my stop loss there and my TP around this area to give me 1:2. The only discouraging part is that my TP is far from where I see this thing can make a retracement, right? Because it can make a retracement here to honor this, right, which is 786. That's the only discouraging part about this. But for me, buying this at where we are right now, I don't think it will make sense, man. I really don't think it will make sense for me to do so. Just want to see again. If you look at the heat map, you would see that the dollar is weak. I mean, it's weak against everything. The dollar is being weak since morning. The dollar is being weak since morning. Just want to see something there. If I have my TP at 102.892, if I have my TP at this level here, I might not. That's the only thing that discourages me on this trade. Let's see. Like the stream, like the stream, chopper there, like the stream. If it's the first time you've just joined us, welcome. We welcome you. Look, if NASDAQ cannot defend 21,430 or 21,400, I'm all in for a buy, right? I'm just going to risk because we might smash through 21,470, right? But if you cannot defend this area here, depending on the candlesticks I will have there, I'm all in for a buy, man. I think this will look good for me to buy it, right? And I know one can say, Mr. President, today is a holiday. I know and I get it, but the market is volatile, right? The markets are open nicely, man. Why can I not take advantage of that, right? Why can I not take advantage of that? So I think what's going to be my number one on my watch list at this moment, it has to be this NASDAQ and euro dollar. I think that's what is interesting at this moment, right? Marking this level here, how we behave around here, and marking that level there on NASDAQ there, how we behave around this area. So on euro dollar is just going to be a 5-minute scalp in and out. On NASDAQ, I'm looking at it on 15 minutes, right? If I can smash through this above level there. As for WTI, man, I'm quite disappointed at how WTI is playing out. It's not really moving, man. It's not giving me anything, you know? It's really not giving me anything at this point, right? So I would really appreciate it if I can get something below this level here. $76.90 a barrel there would make sense for me to start looking now for selling opportunities. As I said, I want to break retest and take this thing to the downside. But yeah, man, it's not giving me anything to bite on. As for AUD USD, want to see if maybe we can have something there. Failing to hold 62.13, we can look at 62.03, right? But I think euro dollar for me it's better, and I know my trades at the moment are kind of like contradicting, because why would I want to buy AUD USD and want to sell euro dollar? Okay, on euro dollar, like I said, for me this looks like a lot of people wants to be trapped at this level, right? And it's just too easy for me to see. Like I always say, if it's too easy for me to see, chances are it's too good to be true, therefore it might be a trap. That's my motto. That's how I trade, right? So all right, choppers, let me leave you guys and love you guys. As much as I would have loved to stream with you guys in the afternoon, I don't know, just stay tuned, man. I don't want to promise you guys that we're gonna be streaming and you find that I'm not available. What I know is that I have a lot of admin work to do, man. Emails are just coming in, and I just and meetings also to attend. So I don't want to promise you and lie to you guys. All we can say is that to this afternoon stream, follow my social media pages and also check out announcements on the public group and the funded group if we are going to stream. I would love to, but I'm not sure. Let me not promise you something and I don't rock up, right? So yeah, if I announce, you'll see that I'm gonna be streaming. But if I don't say anything by 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, I don't say anything, chances are I'm not streaming. But if I'm streaming, I'm gonna be streaming from 4 p.m. Central African time, right? So yeah, it's a Monday. You usually know my Mondays are usually hectic, and as you know that we're only supposed to stream 3 times a week. But like I said, this year I'm breaking all the rules. We're gonna stream as many times as possible. Whenever I'm available, we just stream. All right, choppers, thank you so much. You'll let me know if you're also executing the euro dollar sell there to take it to the downside, depending on your risk reward rules, your money management system. You will update me on the group, guys. It's all love from me. Remember, don't forget to pray, guys. Let's go look for that back and go do some more hustling. Cheers, bye.